Morning folks, how's it going? It's Des Cattys. I'm out in the shed having a cup of the old Darjeeling. I'm actually having a cup of tea this morning, Barney. So, you know what I mean, you can, ain't got to moan about that one. Right, okay, so as most of you know, if you watched the last video, this weekend coming, I'm attending the charity event that's run by Bushcraft and Blackwall Survival. And the plan is that obviously they're doing it as a more Kochanski themed weekend. It's a charity event, they're raising money for charity. If you contact Neil Andrews from Bushcraft, you can contact him via Instagram or go to his YouTube page. I don't want to give out his email address and all that sort of stuff, but if you contact him and you just want to make a donation, then obviously please do so. So what I want to do in this video is just show you what I'm taking. So it is kind of a kit gear loadout, you know, because there isn't enough of them on YouTube. But I just want to show you a little bit of what I'm taking the weekend. Okay, so stay tuned. So obviously out of the camera now, so this is kind of what I'm taking. I'm packing it into the Steuben. I'm sure there's going to be folks that maybe turn up with Roycroft pack frames and things like that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take my Steuben and be done with it, really. So this is the gear that I'm taking with me the weekend. So obviously I'll share with you the bits as I'm packing it, and obviously share you a little bit of maybe my assumptions as to what I'm taking with me, and you know, sort of what I'm expecting from the weekend, really, I suppose. Not that I'm expecting too much really, but okay, I mean, the first thing I'm going to grab is my bivvy bag. Now this is the cheap bivvy bag that I got from Mountain Warehouse. Now the reason why I'm taking this, I'm really going to use it to fill up, I'm going to use it as a mattress, and I'm going to fill it up with leaves. Okay, so that's going to be kind of like my leaf mattress, as it were. I'm not taking a sleeping mat. I'm literally going to be using that as my sleeping mattress, as it were. And that's obviously quite small, and it'll go down nicely inside the bottom of the Steuben. I'm also taking my Swagman. Okay, I'm going to take that as well, just in case it does get too chilly, and I want something to, you know, I want something a little bit slightly warmer. So rather than take a massive sleeping bag, I'm just going to take the Swagman with me. So that's them two items are going to go right down at the bottom there. I've also got my hammock. Now this is a hammock from UK Hammocks. Okay, I'll stick a card up probably on the actual video, and I did a video some time ago about getting a little bit of inspiration from Morse Kochanski about using this sit hammock as a scarf. So I was going to take that as an extra bit of you know, sort of warmth if I need it inside the shelter. So that'll be taken as well. I need to push some more air out of that actually to get it inside the bag. I always keep it in this blue bag because I don't often take it out of me that much. So just so that I can easily identify it a little bit more. Now, the shelter wise, we're going to be looking at obviously making super shelters of such. Okay, using mylar blankets and all that sort of stuff. But what I did, or what I'm sort of, the way I'm going to do it, is I've literally got another one of these plastic sheets. Now I was going to reuse this one. I mean, as you can see, it's quite thin. I might still stick it in there, but mate, what a mare that is trying to fold up. It really is a pain in the backside trying to fold up. It's a massive sheet, trying to fold it up in my living room. It's windy outside, so there's no way I can fold that up. So whether I take that or not, it will be a last resort. So I'll kind of put that to one side. But you can see how thin the plastic is, but I'll probably get away, I will get away with it obviously for just one night at least. And then the other thing I'm going to take this orange sheet by U-Tool, and it's obviously got the silver backing in there, so I haven't got to muck around with mylar sheets and taping stuff in there and all that sort of stuff. So that really is going to be my shelter of sorts. So that will go in there as well. Stick that down, sort of like towards the front end of the rucksack. Okay, I am taking a roll of duct tape as well, obviously, because obviously that plastic being as thin as it is, if it does get ripped, at least I can patch it up. But I'm not going to put that in yet because that's going to go somewhere else. I'm taking candles. Now, the reason why I'm taking candles, I literally will probably look at either leaving them full length or cutting them up in half, and that's going to be my means of heating source. I might toss it up and maybe do a long fire. I know when I did one of these super shelters some time ago, when I built a fire in front of it, it was just amazing. You know, it really did radiate the heat inside the shelter area. But this is another option you can use. I mean, they emit sort of, what is it, the equivalent to sort of 1 BTU, 1 British thermo unit. So I'm going to take at least these 6 candles anyway, and that might be my heating source. The only thing with that, obviously you've got to have it a tiny bit more ventilated because of obviously having candles in now. So they're coming in, they're going in as well. All right, now food, I'm kind of going a little bit over the top with food. I've got a slab of steak to take with me that I'm going to be eating, even though it's only an overnighter, the Saturday into Sunday. I dare say it'll be quite a busy sort of day, so obviously I want to get that protein in me, but also I've got some carbs and stuff like that, got some noodles and stuff like that as well. So I've actually taken 2 sort of, and I've also got some dry sort of dry foods in there as well. So I'm sort of taking quite a lot of food really. All right, so let's just pack that in there as well. I mean, the added benefit I've got with these is they're obviously using Dave Fry's pouches. You know, I can't sort of plug them enough. They certainly help with utilising the space, especially in something small like this Steuben. All right, so that's both the ration packs gone in there now. Right, okay, so I'm also taking my stove. This is the Bushcraft Essential stove. I didn't even realise I hadn't taken that out, but I'm taking that out with some fuel and obviously the burner as well, all packed away in there nicely. So that'll be my means of maybe you know, if I want to have a brew during the evening, if I get too cold and all the rest of it, then I can at least warm myself up a brew if I can manage to get that back in there. It does go in there easier, folks, believe me. I don't know what's happening there, maybe it's pushed against the front, but anyway, bear with. Go on, mate. Now why is that, you know what, why is that making it difficult? Anyway, okay, so that's my my cooking system. All right, I'm going to take the wildlife hatchet. That's going to be my source of axe for chopping and stuff like that. I'm taking 2 water bottles. There's no water on site, you've got to bring in your own water, so I will be taking an extra 5 litres that I might just stick in the vehicle. The vehicle, obviously, I don't know where they're going to be parked, but if it means being I've got to go and get extra water to top up my water bottles, then so be it. So I've got a 32 ounce there, and I've got the one that you see all the time. It's the GSI, the metal Nalgene bottle. I've also got my titanium pot on the bottom there, and my orange folder cup, and they're going to go in there, like one's going to go either side, like so. Okay, so that one's going in there, and obviously this one's going on that side. All right, continuing on, obviously a head torch. I've got spare batteries in my little possibles pouch, which is going to go in there as well. And that in there has got all my, you know, sort of like things to make it possible, as it were. Okay, I've actually got a rechargeable battery, the rechargeable battery that Petzl does. I've actually got that one in now. I might just whack it on the charge again before I go out the weekend. And also, I've got spare, as I say, I've got spare batteries in a possibles pouch. Okay, so that's going to go away. First aid kit. Okay, it's got plasters and paracetamol and all that sort of stuff in there for me. Some hand gel. Okay, obviously great as a firelighter as well. All right, I've got my this is my sort of basher kit, if you like. I've got some little pegs in there, my rapid ridge line and some other guy lines and stuff like that in there as well, obviously for the for putting up the shelter. I've also cut myself some hazel pegs as well to take. They are going to sit in the top there. Okay, so they're obviously going to be easy to get to. All right, and then pretty much everything else is just some extra bits really. I've got my mat. You've seen the mat come out all the time. Obviously that's handy to have as well, so obviously I'm going to have the mat. Alright, in here is my poo kit, as it were. So I've got a little shovel, tissue and some wipes, okay, for that other eventuality. Another important one obviously is brew kit. Got to have a brew kit, haven't you? I've got to have a cuppa, whether it's tea, coffee, hot chocolate, whatever. I've got all that in there. Okay, so that goes inside as well. In here, what I like to do, this has just got some other bits and pieces in it. It's got like a snood, a candle. I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, that's me homemade Nordic summer. Okay, probably won't be needing that this weekend, I wouldn't have thought. Got a citronella candle in there, a Yuko candle, and obviously a little mesh bag in there for if I was going to do some foraging or collect some twigs and that sort of thing. So I've got that as well. That will go in there. That'll just squeeze in there like so. Okay, and then obviously I'll be taking secateurs, Pocket Boy. It's going to be a toss-up between the Pocket Boy Silky and this one. I may go for this one simply because it's just a bit bigger. So I might even opt for this one rather than that one, but that's obviously choices. I've got a sharpening, you know, a stropping board to take, or I could take my other little stropping board that I made from the birch bark. So you know, I might even just take that one. Hey, you know, just to sort of keep within it a little bit. Throwdown grill by TJ Metalworks. Great little bit of kit. You see me using this a lot. Obviously doesn't take up no space because you know it's nice and flat. Doesn't take up no space at all. Siloom stick, so I can literally sort of put it up on my shelter because I won't be able to see that orange panel. So I've got a little orange. Sorry, got a little siloom stick there. Gloves. Okay, leather gloves for obviously handling hot stuff and all that sort of stuff, because I have to handle it because I am hot stuff anyway. And then finally I've got my little leather bag with a couple of bin liners in it for rubbish and stuff like that, for obviously you need to take out the woods with you when you go. Alright, if you're interested, I do sell them on my Etsy store. Bit of a shameless plug there. And then finally in this pouch, I always seem to bring it out with me, it's got loads of different cords in there. It's got that net that I'm continuing to make, it's got loads of different cords and stuff like that. And it, again, packs down to nothing, and I can take that with me as well. Alright, and then you know, that's the other little one that I've been starting to make, this nettle cordage, and I'm doing another one at the moment with raffia, but it just seems to take so much longer, the raffia. But anyway, I'm out of nettle cordage, I'm out of nettles at the moment, so that's as far as I've got with that one. Whether I'll take that, I don't think I will. Alright, and then knife wise, I'm not taking a Ramirez or anything like that. I'm just going to take me Cans Bowl, my orange one. Don't really seem to use it that much, but I think I need to start using it a bit more. It's a great knife, nice and sharp. Okay, you know, I love it. It's a really good knife actually. I just probably don't use it enough, as even the green one. And then what I've got there is a couple of Ranger bands with a ferro rod on it, and then I've attached the ferro rod through the bottom of the sheath, so that obviously I've still got the ferro rod attached, and then that just slides in there like so. Alright, so let's stick, and obviously that'll be worn around my neck. Alright. Okay, and then the only other thing I'll be taking is obviously my charger, so that needs charging up so I can do some filming the weekend, and the light and everything else. And that's pretty much it, folks. Alright, so that's pretty much the gear packed. I've got a Moore's pot. This is the 1.8 litre. I've had it quite a while. I don't really use it too much just because of the bulkiness of it, and I tend to use other bits of gear as well. But what I might do is I might make up a little sort of like survival kit, the 2 kilo kind of kit that Moore's makes. I might make up something similar and just stick it in there and take it with me, because I do believe there's going to be some kind of lesson on it, so it'll be interesting to hear what the guys delivering it, what it's going to be about. So it'll be interesting to see. So I might even do that as another option as well, okay, which I probably will do. Might even do that in a separate video, who knows. Alright, so there it is, folks. Alright, so thanks for watching. Alright, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave your leave your comments in the description, hit the notification bell so you get to know when all my great videos come out. And if you can, if you're feeling generous, then please contact Neil from Greencraft, or even Craig from Black Wolf Survival, and you know, sort of put your hand in your pocket and make a little donation for obviously something that's you know, something that's probably true to most of us. I'm sure we've all lost, or know of people that have lost people to, you know, that have lost someone to cancer. All right, so all the best, folks. Wish me luck, and I'll hopefully be videoing it the weekend as well anyway. All right, so laters.